My name is Fils-Aime, and currently I am senior pastor at Central Baptist Church, Manhattan. The church has been here for about 170 years. I believe we're the second oldest Baptist church in Manhattan and the third oldest Baptist church in New York City. The reason why Central has been able to endure 170 years is that we have a solid business plan, and that's the gospel. It was the foundation of the church 170 years ago, and it'll be the future of the church. We will continue to preach the gospel.
Do not store for yourselves treasures on earth. Stated positively, Jesus is instructing his disciples to devalue the things of this world.
We pride ourselves on being the friendliest church in New York, and that's not just a motto, but that's a slogan that we take to heart. So when people who, even though they're surrounded by a sea of people, come into Central, their experiences is one of genuinely being loved on. Their experiences is one of having deep and committed friendships, and these friendships and these relationships are what keeps them coming back.
I want to sing a little louder than before.
There is nothing like working in a city. New York is intimidating. But when we got to a church, this church, what eased our transition was the fact that the people just really loved on us. And as they were loving on us, God opened our eyes to see the harvest. Yes, there are lost people in a small town in Iowa, but there outside of my door, I run into 3,000 people live on my block. There is no more plentiful harvest in America than New York City, and urban outreach, inner city outreach provides us an opportunity to reach so many people. And isn't that the goal? Not our comfort, but to reach people. And God allowed us to have a vision for the people who are just right outside of our doors. The quality of education that I received at Southwestern was second to none. I believe that the professors at Southwestern really invested themselves in me. I learned as much as I possibly could. So in terms of preaching and teaching, the education that I received at Southwestern just prepared me for this current ministry, because I see my role at Central as being primarily that of preacher, teacher. Throughout my 3 years at Southwestern, God provided miraculously. Times when I was worried about where next year's tuition would come from, God just provided. And God saw me through so many difficulties, not just financial, but personal at Southwestern, to the point where after I left Southwestern, I was convinced that God had incredible things for me.